ones who don't want to talk about it, don't want to. I'm trying, Taraline, to have this courageous conversation, but the person I need to have it with, they like, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with it. So, any tips that you would offer on how to approach the topic?
Sure. I think, and you're right. There are a lot of people in our community who have taboos, for lack of a better term, about talking about death. And I will tell you, I definitely have had a couple of clients who are like that. I mean, just nervous the whole time. But after they've done it, after they've gotten themselves a policy, oh, they feel so much better. It's like the hugest weight has been lifted off of their shoulders. So the one thing that I would encourage people to do is to be persistent in trying to have the conversation. I realize that it's a type of conversation that makes people, or can make people, uncomfortable. But so do breast cancer screenings. And yet we do them.
Prostate exams.
And prostate exams. And yet we do them. And we do them because we have to. Maybe, the conversation doesn't have to be, we're going to plan out your funeral today, but the conversation does have to be a financial one that basically says, what us gonna do?
Right. It doesn't mean that you're going to die tomorrow.
Right.
And I would offer, if I could add to that, like you said, the person may be mad at you for a day, for a week. They may not want to have the conversation. And maybe you need to do it in pieces and come back to it. But next week, I'll leave it alone today. But next week or next month, or whenever we get together again, we do need to talk about this. Or we need to have a family meeting. But I just want to make sure that we are good and you are good. Try to make it as sweet as possible. But
but also direct. I mean, there really isn't any way around it. The fact of the matter, we might not